it's Candace. Welcome back. Okay, first things first. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching. And now we're going to get crafting, so I don't forget to tell you, hope you're having a great day. So I'm going to use a 12 by 12 paper pad. I know it's a little bright, but, well, you know, I have it, so we need to use it. And it is cheerful, and summer's coming up and all the good stuff. So I got this back in 2019. I mean, you know, and, you know, it shows like these pictures supposedly are in here. This is not in here. That was never in here. That was never in here. That was never in here. I mean, you know, no, nothing like that. So anyway, disappointment. I guess that's why I was on clearance. But hey, I paid $6 for it, figuring, oh, I'll do something with it. Well, it's 2022, but here we go. We're going to do something with it. All right, so now this is going to be my journal page for an insert. So I just fold it in half. It's some ledger paper that is 8.5 by 11. So we're going to use that for our back. Ooh, our chimney flute's vibrating. And then I picked three, I think. 1, 2, yeah, 3. No, I lied. 4 pieces, 4 different kinds of paper from the pad that we're going to use. And then I have my little score, my small scoring thing. But if you don't have one, you know, just use your ruler in your doggone it, bone folder. What, I don't understand why I can't remember what that's called anymore. All right, so anyway, so I cut this down. I went ahead and cut this down to 6 inches because I know 6 inches is what I'm going to need for my base. So we cut that by 6, and I guess we'll just do them. Oh, hello. Let me put my little cheat sheet over here so I can see it. I scribbled it. I didn't make one, but I scribbled it. Well, I kind of did one, but didn't. All right, so now we're going to cut this at 4 because, you know, it's the size of index card, and this is not heavy cardstock, but, you know, heavy card. I'm maybe 65 pounds. So, you know, they really should put that on there for people. Okay, so I'm going to cut it at 4 because that's going to be like an index card. And if you don't have any pretty paper that you like, just use an index card. But we're going to use this. We're going to use this paper pad up. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cut these other ones down just to have them cut 4 by 6. All right, so we're going to set that aside. Now, that's that one. Now, my next one, I cut this. These are 2 different patterns because, you know, they all go with the same paper pad. That's one good thing about if you buy a paper pad. The papers usually are supposed to go with each other. So, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. All right, so I measured this one. It needs to be 4.5 because we're going to fold it by 4 inches. So let me cut 4 inches. Now, if your paper's directional, you want to do your 4.5 long. But since mine's not really directional, I just cut it at 4.5, and now I'm going to cut it at 4. And then let me just go ahead. Oh no, just go ahead and do that. And that should give me 2 more of the same ones. So I guess this is a little mass make on top of it. So we're just throwing it all in a pot and making some gumbo. All right, let me put my other papers aside. These are my cutoff pieces. And then this is the one in front. It is directional, so I wanted it to be, oh, I forgot something. I want it to be 5 inches tall, and we're going to cut it by 2.5 inches wide. So let me, there's that one. Let me go ahead and at least get 2 out of here for my other one, and then whatever's left over, we'll have to do something with it. Let me see. This one looks like that one, and then this leaves me a 4.5 by 5.5. So we'll put that in with our other papers for our scraps. And we'll figure something to do with that later. Alright, so now we have, oh, these are my extras. Let me not get confused. You know, I'm going to lose them, but I'm going to set them over there. Alright, so once again, this is going to be a quick, easy, cute, and simple thing too. Oh, I forgot something else. But anyway, now I'm going to go ahead. I want to make this a tag. Lord, I've been lost that too. And I have one of these little punches. This is the Paper Studio. You get them at Hobby Lobby. Or I'm sure you can find them online or something. But I'm telling you, I use this thing so much because it makes the cutest little tags. Alright. I have another one that makes, I don't know, like that little triangle thing. The ribbon, I don't use it much. So, and you know me and my pointies. I don't know. We're going to leave it like that because I think I'm going to do something else on it. So there's that. And then these, we want to go ahead and get our little scoreboard out. And who's my longest? This is my longest. Okay. So on here, we want to, and yes, I am going to back it off just a hair, even though it doesn't count, but I'm going to score it at 1/2. Oops, shoot, stay online. Obviously, I've been drinking. So I'm going to score it at 1/2 and bend it over. And then we're going to take, well, we'll do that in a minute. So that was on our left side. So I think I like the look of that, so I'm going to back it off a hair. Oops. Score it at 1/2. And fold it. And I guess I'll come over here and use this flat surface to smoosh it down. Smoosh it real good. Now, I'm going to flip it back around, and I want to score it at 2 because our pockets are going to be 2 inches. And then we will fold that in, and then we're going to glue the back on it. So, and you're like, well, why did you score one on the right, one on the left? Just so this extra bulk is evenly distributed. I know it doesn't have to be that way, but that's the way it's in Candace's head. So there's that one, and then we're going to come over here. Oops. Come over here. I know you could have done it while you were on there, but I didn't want to confuse you, so I just thought I would confuse you another way. And since you know this is a little thicker paper, you got to pay attention to when you're scoring, or else you'll fall out of the hole. Okay, let me put that up because I'm done with that. Woo! Hello. That's my good hand. And then that. So we're going to have, when we glue them down, we're going to glue them down like this. So that way this has a little more bulk on the left side. This has a little more bulk on the right side. You know, just so it evenly distributes. Now I'm going to go ahead and put a little thumb hole in here. I know this is the second 1-inch hole puncher that I have gotten from EK. Oh gosh, I think I just, and where this yellow is, always pops out, and then the pin always wiggles out, so then my punch isn't right. And you know, I'm very disappointed in this whole situation because, like I said, these things aren't cheap. Ow, and that hurt my hand. It's because I was whining. Let me use my, oops. Usually I have a hammer, but I don't have a hammer out here. Sorry for the noise. Just trying to get it down there a little bit more. But yeah, I'm going to have to order another one. Oh. But anyway, that didn't work. I got to get my hammer to get the pin to go down a little further, because it's not over on this side, because they need to make their stinking pins the whole way through so it doesn't fall. I mean, come out. And I don't use this all the time. What little I've used it, I mean, two of them have broke the exact same way. And I don't appreciate it. Don't appreciate it. Let me say it one more time. Don't appreciate it. Chaps my booty. It'd be different if I got it at the Dollar Tree, which is now $1.25. But, you know, when you pay $20-something for one, by gosh, I expect it to work. Okay, so we're just going to ink around here while I continue to wind. And if you don't ink, you can miss this step. Let me just go ahead and ink in there. Okay, and then I use this on some magazine. Let it set overnight and a glossy book page, and the stuff worked. I just must give it time to dry. So, but anyway, it's called Wine Candace Wine Day. I just want to let you know, I did give it an honest effort and let it dry overnight, and it worked. That's another project that we're going to do. I was going to do it first, but I was like, oh, it's a little more detailed, and oh, and I'm kind of stuck on what I'm doing on one part, so that's kind of why. All right, ow, got itch. Okay, now I want to put a thumb hole punch up top, just so you know it's a pocket. And oh, since my pineapples are going that way, make sure you got your paper going the right way. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, that would have not been good. And then we're going to just ink around here. Alright, we got that. And then we're going to ink around our tag. I'm going to go ahead and ink the back, even though you're really not going to be able to see it unless you're really talented, because what I'm going to do to it, but I'm inking it. Okay, so I might have to put you on hold to go get something that I forgot. So hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I forgot to get a brad, so I got a little brad, and this one is like about 1/2 inch long. And actually, I think I got this pack at Walmart. And then I forgot I needed, this is a piece that we had used on something else, a scrap from the same 12 by 12 pack. So I cut it down by 1 3/4, and then I want to cut it by 2 1/2 because that is the size of this little tag to make a little pocket on here. And I think I like the dark side. The dark side. Come over to the dark side. Okay, so we're going to cut it 2 1/2. And then I'm going to go ahead. I think I want to save my tatas. I'm going to save the flowers down there and poke a little hole up top. Oh man, that went inside my shirt. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Got it out. And the ink around there. Oops, I'm inking back here. And yes, I changed my little thing yesterday. It was just too much for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to use this today. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know, I'm going to be bold. Now, the one thing I do notice about this is that it kind of ripples a little bit on your paper, but I'm going to try it just for, you know, because it is more affordable glue. Well, it was when I bought it last. You know, with the way everybody's raising all their prices and stuff, it might not be $3.50 anymore. It might be $4.50. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. I understand people need to make more per hour. But when everything, have y'all noticed, everything has gone up a minimum $1, if not $2. Talking about at the WM at Wally World. Okay, so we're going to have that. That's going to be a little pocket. And now we're going to go ahead and glue these down. And, you know, when I started doing this, I used to do the Eileen's tacky glue and stuff, but it made my stuff too warpy. Way worse than that Oohoo crap. Oh, sorry. I know some of y'all love it, but I used it again. I gave it the benefit, and I even put it underneath blocks. And this is after sitting under blocks all night. It's still curved. It's not flat. So, yeah. Nope. Anyway. Oh, you know, I do need to close the bottom. Oh, see, here I am whining about glue. Do need to close the bottom to make a pocket. Boo, Candace, boo. Alright. And then we'll come over here. And we're going to glue the bottom. Oh my gosh. And then flip it over and glue our back down. It's much easier when you do it in the right steps, you know. Alright, so we have our little pockets made. And we have our back thing, and we have this thing. Alright, so let me just put a lid on that thing. Let me just go around here and put a little ink on this. And yeah, I know it's torn right there, but you know, it's a journal. It's not supposed to be perfect. And I should go and cut the, you know, take my knife and cut the edges out and pull the, you know what that is. That plastic rubber stuff that holds paper inside notebooks. Peel that strip off so I can have my holes. Say that 3 times. Holes. WH. Oh. Yeah, I should have. No, I'm like, I should have put it on coffee dye, but you know, those aren't coffee dye. They're going to be more of a happy little ink. Minimalistic ink journal. I'm not going to get heavy and crazy. Just a little crazy. You know, can't not be crazy. Okay, so I'm going to go with it this way. Now, I'm going to glue this on so it's like a belly band. And you're like, well, why are you gluing it all the way over there? Well, you got to remember, this is going to be inside your spine when you put it in. So this is kind of actually the center of your page, if that makes any sense. So, now if you don't want it to be, and I'm going to use this big old long thing, if you don't want it to be kind of a belly band thing or just a, yeah, I guess it would still be a belly band pocket, but I want to put a long journal card in there. But if you don't, then just glue it on as a regular pocket. It's all up to you. Okay, so we're going to glue it on the 13.5. Let's see if I can remember that until I get it there. 13.5. And then I'm just going to glue. Glue down the sides. Alright, so 13.5. And I think I had it so you could see this red. I want some of the greens on each side to show of the lines. Alright, so I'm good with that pocket on there, or belly band. Okay, now. Oh, darn it. Take it off. Oh, I forgot a step. Jiminy crickets. Oh, but hey, we know where we're gluing it. We got a line. Ah! Okay. Shoot. Well, because I want to put this on. Okay. All right, I know. Backtrack. If you don't want to do this step, then, you know, just don't worry. Come on now. I know that is the one thing about this Tombow. It does take a little bit longer for it to dry. But we're okay. Let's see if I can put it on here without it actually, you know, like gluing. So I can see where I want. Alright, because I'm going to put... I think I want this one on this side. Okay, so I'm just going to glue. I know. I'm just going to glue... I'm stuck. I want it to where it kind of catches on the... that little lip. And then I'm going to glue these two on here. But I think I'm wanting it... But then again, I'd be more flatter. I know. Okay, so make sure this isn't sticking. Oh, it's trying. Okay, but I know where I want, so I can do that. So that's what we're going to do. So we don't want to glue this. We want to glue this because we'll come back and glue the other part. I hope that made sense. Oh, the clouds rolling in. Yesterday was such a pretty day. Oh my gosh. Such a pretty day. Okay, so you'll just see where I'm at back here. Alright, now it's more flush with that, so I'm good. And then we're going to do the same over here. We're not going to glue that yet because we're going to have to glue that down to our page. Oh, I know, y'all. Sometimes the bus misses the bus stop. And if you don't want these straight, then you can make them cockeye. But, you know, as far as height goes, you can move them around. But I want mine to be semi-straight, you know, even with each other. Because, you know, I'm an even kind of girl. I'm going to make a cockeye, wonky, everything journal one day. Y'all just wait. Okay, so now that we have that, we want to put this on here. Okay, so this is going to be right here. Just got to make sure that I put this in the right spot, that it doesn't... Okay, so that's my spot. So let me make a circle. And then let's see if I can do this. Because, you know, I might not be able to. My thing might not be long enough. And I'm going to tell you right now, I should have poked a hole before I put it in there. It wouldn't have made a difference. I only have that much. Okay, so, well, we're just going to poke it with our foam like we do when we make a journal. I know you probably saw my head and my stinking nose. Alright, hope not. And then we're just going to take and poke a hole in there because we're just putting our brad in there. You know, we don't need something so big, but I'll make it a little angly. Let me put my foam. And all this is like, can you tell? 3 pieces of packing foam I glued together, and that's what I use when for my foam background. All right, now I need to cut some scrap. We have, you know, because I just need something to hold the brad behind there. So 2 pieces of excuse me, book page. Choking. You know, I don't know if 1 inch is enough or if I needed 1.5. We're going to find out. Okay, so we're going to get our little brad thing. Get this. We're going to put it in here. And actually, I'm thinking I want something here. A little round hole. Let's see, we have... What do I have? I mean, I want to use the same thing, but let's look. I mean, will you even see these on here? Nope. No, you won't. Okay. I've got this over here. I guess that would be okay. All right. Or with just plain brown. No, let's do some blue. I know. All right. So now I'm going to get this little guy to make me a round circle. Just because the hole's so big from the punch, and then, you know, your brad is just smaller. So we just want to make another little hole in here. So I'm going to glue this on, and then I'm going to use my pokey tool and poke a hole in it. All right, let me just make sure I get it on straight. Like I said, you're not going to see this. Let's see if I can do this without having to bring out there. Okay, now I feel better. That's not going to fall through the earth because my brad was so big. Come on, work with my little fingers now. Well, my big fingers, but... And then, you know, just kind of twist it so it can be, you know, because the brads aren't exactly in the circle of things in the center of stuff either. Wait. Okay. I'm just trying to get the brads down without shoving them in my fingers. All right, and then this goes like that. An interactive pocket. And then we're just gonna, yep, that's gonna do just fine. So let me just smush this down a little flatter. Make sure we still twirl, which we do. And then we're just gonna glue this on the back, and that's just so your paper, your tag that goes in and out doesn't get caught on the metal brad. It'll go around it because you have this on there. It'll go around it better. Okay, and just kind of bend it back a little bit. And that's our little cover me up. Like I said, if you want, you could put another one on there, but I think this is going to be just fine. So we're going to put that over there now. All right, now we can glue this thing onto our page because it's done. I know this would be cute, like a little clock or something, but I had that paper, and that's what I was going to use. But I thought it was a cute little idea that I sketched. And, you know, just the paper makes a difference. So, yeah. All right. Let me, right here, Make sure I'm online. Centered. Okay. All right. And then all you need to do, we will make cards and stuff to go in there later after I put it in the journal that I'm going to put it in. But basically, let me see. Yep, that one. So how far? 1 7/8. Will this be tall enough? Yep. So let's just cut this and see what it looks like in there. So we'll have a journal card, a tag there. Uh-oh. This is much taller. Doggone it. I thought I had two of the same size over there. No, I did not. Okay, what does this measure? This measures 4 1/4. So I need 4 1/4. Oh, and I want that bent corner. So 4 1/4. I know I'm picky. 4 1/4 by 1 7/8. And that will be that one. And that one. And obviously, I didn't measure right because one's longer than the other. Oh my gosh. Big time. Okay. This is the one I want. 4 1/4. Who are you? 4. Oh. All right, let's try this again. 4 1/4. Oh, darn. I'm going to have to patch these things together. Well, poop. By 1 7/8. Okay, so now they should be the same size in there. There's that one that will work, that will do, and there's that one. And then, like I said, we're going to have, that's going to be too short. But, I mean, if you only did a tag, that would be good. But I wanted to do a longer tag. Let's see. I don't know. I got this scrap. This came in the mail. It was a thing, but it's good paper. So I cut it down because I figured I could, you know, decoupage or do something over there. So we'll just cut this down. And then we'll have to, you know, put some book page on the back and then something else on the front to get our crease out because the mailman folds it in their stupid mail in your mailbox. 3 5/8. So let's do 3 5/8. Man, that was almost close in the first place. And then we'll just see if that's going to fit. All right. Let's go 3 1/2. We should be good at 3 1/2. I don't know. I could be lying again. What are we stuck on? Something. Hold on. Let me see. I might have to be cutting it, trimming it down. Oh, it's stuck on the bottom. I glued the bottom, y'all. Jeez Louise. I did not even see that. But I sure did. Well, this is not a belly band. This is a stinking pocket. I give up. Oh my God. Okay. So, we're going to, cut it off. Add here. Oh my Lord. Right there. I'm telling you. Sometimes it just don't pay. Oh. Now. Go you little booty in there. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. After all that, I put glue on the bottom. Well, I put glue on it on the first time. That's what I did. And it was still stuck. But I mean, that's stuck on there. All right. Oh, and then we need, hey, where's that little one? And then we have this little pocket. So we're just going to, ooh, I don't even like that like that. I don't even want to leave it like that. Oh, hey, here's my little 4-inch one. Oh, and we'll cut it down a little bit. Let's see. Well, it's 4. Let's go 3 1/2 and see if that's enough. There you go. All right. So, flip, flop, flip, fail, flip, flop, flop, flop. but we got it. So here is a page, an interactive pocket. So I just thought it would be cute with this, you know, here. So you got a little pocket here. You know, we've got a little journal card that we're going to do for in here once we get it into our journal. And then we have two little tags here that we'll decorate and put, you know, do what we need to do when we get them into our, final resting place. And then this thing that was supposed to be, you know, a long one, but no, Candace messed it up. So, well, there you go. That is this crazy, swinging 4-pocket insert. I don't know what you would call it, but it covers your whole page. So there you go. I hope you stuck with me. I hope I didn't get too confusing. See, here's my original Scribble Scrabble that I did. So I had a plan, but you know, I think it'd be pretty, you know, when it goes into the journal. But right now it kind of looks like a hot mess. But I was using, you know, when you have a paper pad, you want to use the, you know, the papers that it comes with to make it, to use it. So anyway, even though they did wrong on the cover, what's on the cover is not what's in that paper pad. Oh, all right, guys, enough. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, we'll use this idea on something else on, you know, another time down the road, but I just wanted to do this with that paper pad. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me. Thanks for sharing some of your day with me. I hope you enjoyed this project. And like I said, it's really quick, easy, cute, and simple. And you could either use up some paper pads or just some digitals that you have and just really get a cute little interactive page that goes in your journal. And like I said, you know, if you already have your journal, you know, made, and this will fit, you know, just perfect in there. Like I said, it'll fill a whole page. And you can always add more pockets or whatever, but I think it's kind of pocketed. Oh, we do need to, I was going to say, we've got to nail these sides down. Oh, we got to glue these sides down because I forgot. Because I was busy whining about something, I'm sure. So, you want to glue your little sides down. Oh my gosh, y'all. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh, and don't get your tag glued in there. I better move that right now. I sure hope I didn't do that one. Let me take this one out just in case. All right. So glue your sides down when you put it on. Before you get all worried about your interactive dangle. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Well, I hope that gave you a chuckle for the day. Oh, all right. So I know I had a little piece. I guess I got them all off of there. All right. So there you go. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for all your love. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. And y'all have a great day and a blessed day. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Lots of kisses, lots of love. Bye, guys.